Hi friends, it's me. I asked you a couple of months ago if anyone is interested in a tutorial on how I edit and mix my vocals for my covers. Turns out quite a few of you are interested, so I hope this video will help you to get started or learn some tips to use for your own mixing. Please keep in mind that I'm making covers for about 10 years now and I'm still learning with each song. Also, there are many ways to edit and mix. There are always better softwares and plugins, but we will be working with what we have. And honestly, the best advice I can give you is listen and compare, for example, with the original songs you're covering. So, let's get started. I will use my Maria cover as today's example. I'm using Logic Pro X as a digital audio working station, or short DAW, and the included plugins. Depending on your software and the version, it might look different and the plugin names may differ as well. I like to structure my project like this. I have the instrumental, sometimes also the original song to compare. I record the lead vocals, ad-libs, doubles, and harmonies separately, and also have a saved preset for my lead and backing vocals. This is, for example, what the lead vocals sound like without anything. 여기 하도 못 붙였어 하도 서러워도 어쩌겠어 하도 모두들 미워하느라서 날 무너뜨리면 밥이 되네. Let's look into the individual plugins and effects first. For the lead vocals, I like to use a compressor to make the vocals louder. The equalizer, or EQ, helps to emphasize specific frequencies or to tone them down if your recording requires it. There's a lot to learn about frequencies, but my standard practice is to cut the very low frequencies and push the higher frequencies to give it some more brilliance, if you will. As for your own project, try out what fits best to your recordings. Next is the reverb. I like to work with these room simulations. Now, you don't want to exaggerate, but to give it a more natural sounding reverberation. Another thing I like to add is the delay. It's something like an echo, and if you don't overuse it, it just makes everything sound cooler, in my opinion. Last but not least, in my vocal chain, we have a limiter. To be very honest, I can't tell you exactly what it does, but it makes the vocals even louder without distorting it or without you having to overcompress it. It just makes the vocals pop, you know? 여기 하도 못 붙였어 하도 서러워도 어쩌겠어 하도 모두들 미워하느라서 날 무너뜨리면 밥이 되네. For the backing vocals, including doubles and harmonies, I use the similar plugins, but I don't compress them or activate the limiter. I also change the equalizer a bit to find a good balance between the individual vocals. Once I have recorded my vocals, I start correcting the pitch and, if necessary, the timing with the built-in plugin Flex Pitch. Although as coverists we try to record as correctly as possible, there are always some off notes, and to get the best out for the listener, it can be a great help to use this plugin. 여기 하도 못 붙였어 하도 서러워도 어쩌겠어 하도 모두들 미워하느라서 날 무너뜨리면 밥이 되네. As for the doubles and harmonies, you can either record them twice each, so you can pan them to the left and to the right to create a nice stereo panorama. Or sometimes when I don't have too much time to record, I copy and paste my recorded vocals, slightly move them to make a wider panorama and pan them as previously mentioned. This is what it sounds like alone. And together. Depending on the loudness of your backing vocals in the overall mix, you might want to turn down the volume of these vocals a bit. To finish the mix, I also use some plugins on the so-called master, this thingy right here. I add a preset mastering EQ, some other reverb, although just very slightly to put the vocals and music in the same room. And last but not least, I like to add the limiter here as well to make the whole mix sound a bit stronger. And this is the final mix. I hope you enjoyed this and can use some of the tips for your own projects. I'm really looking forward to hearing them. If you liked this video, please let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, take care. Bye!